Today is Friday, October. I almost said August. That would have been way off. October the 4th, 2013. I'm exhausted, and so is Norma.
And you look like you were beat up on your eye.
I was just going to ask you how that looked. Do you want to do a close-up on my eye?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it. So, as you all know, I had eye surgery last Wednesday, the 25th of September. And that was kind of crazy, actually. That whole day was crazy. So I was set up for surgery, check-in at 10:30, surgery at 12:30, in the day surgery. Well, it went kind of retarded, and so as we were headed out the door, the four of us, my parents, Norma, and me, I got a phone call from my doctor's office, my eye doctor, who, the lady who schedules the surgery, she's like, your surgery is canceled. And I was like, what? Like, I didn't want the thing to happen, but I didn't want it to be canceled. I wanted to get it over with, for goodness sake. I had been waiting for months. So, I wanted it done and over. And she's like, well, my dad was like pissed because they were still getting ready. And I'm like, wait, it's canceled. My dad was totally pissed, of course. Like, we were all pretty much like shocked. And he's like, I took off for this thing. He said it like pretty loud. I think his point was very clear. And I think like she was saying this because I doubt she was on her way to the hospital, because her excuse was, oh yeah, me and Dr. Black were on our way to the hospital when we got a call saying that it was canceled. And I was like, I was thinking you were on your way to the hospital? I doubt it. You know, like, why was she on the way? Maybe Dr. Black was, but not her. So anyway, we hang up. Well, I hang up. And 5 minutes later, I get another call, and she's like, okay, well, your surgery is back on, but instead of going to the day press, you're going to the main press. You're checking in with admittance, and then I don't know what time your surgery will be at, but you're going to just be kind of randomly put in there. So I'm like, okay. So that's what we do. And I actually, it didn't take long for us to get called into a room, but we got like my own room. And then I was like calming myself down. Like the nurse before had said for me to take an alprazolam before I went in. I took like 4 quarters, that is. So I was like, I should have been totally fine, but I was not. So I was like trying to listen to music, trying to calm myself down. I felt autistic that day. I should have been rocking back and forth. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not making fun of autism. I'm just saying I felt really stressed. So anyway, thanks for laughing, Norma. I felt weird.
You're welcome.
So, they take us down to the OR, and then they first say that they could do the surgery in my chair, which is what we asked for. And they said, no, we have to do it on the bed. So they were gonna let my parents put me on the bed, which would have been, I think, okay, because, you know, you get to mess with it, adjust up and down, this and that, which would have been not so bad, especially because the surgery wasn't so long. But then they said, no, we can do it in the chair. So by the time that came to a conclusion, they finally got the IV. And yeah, seriously, during that whole discussion, which took, I don't know how long, 20 minutes or so, they were trying to figure out how to get the IV into a vein because they could not find a vein. And they said that they had the best lady on the job looking for a vein, which was not true because otherwise she would have gotten my vein. And I was telling her where to look for the vein and she wasn't even listening to me. So then they brought in this other guy and I told him exactly where to go to find a vein because I tell Deborah, who's the girl I always have draw my blood, that's where she goes to find the vein. And he listened and boom, got the IV in. So to whoever who that lady was, she was supposed to be like the best one. She couldn't even get it in. Jeez. So then after that, well, everyone was really nice, even the lady who couldn't get it in. I'm just being mean. But really, everybody was really nice and patient, and I'm glad I didn't go to the day surgery thing because of that stupid ass anesthesiologist that I ran into. I'm really glad it ended up the way that it did. Everybody was very sweet and very accommodating, and they told me that I was their best patient they had. They needed it. They needed to have a really good patient like me, because why? I don't complain unless there's something to be complained about. They didn't do anything wrong to me. They weren't hurting me or doing anything like that. Needles don't even bother me. So I was just like, if you need to go searching for a vein and it rolls, go after it. That's what I tell them every time. They think it's not right to do that, but still I let them. Whatever. But after that, they did the surgery. I got knocked out for a little bit. It was like a vivid dream of me texting. I was like, when I came to, I was like, shit, did I talk in my sleep? I do that sometimes. Huh, Norma?
Yep.
Yeah, so I was like, damn, I hope I didn't. So right away I'm like, did I say anything while I was sleeping? I'm still kind of drugged, so I'm real willing to say anything that comes to mind. And then all of a sudden, what was that one nurse's name? Was it Liz or something? Not the one from New Zealand. Not Rachel, but the other one.
Liz, yeah.
Yeah. So she's like, no, but you were kind of like mumbling. I was like, oh, great. Sorry. I have a tendency to do that. But I did meet the other one, Rachel from New Zealand. She was really cool. She said that Kiwis come from New Zealand and she grew up with them calling them, what did I tell you? Like, what the hell did I tell you they were called?
Berries, something berries. Cherries.
No, gooseberries. Something gooseberries. Yeah.
Chinese berries.
Yeah, Chinese gooseberries. There you go. Thank you. That's what she grew up with them being called in New Zealand. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then, of course, my doctor was there working on my eye. And I could feel that shit when I woke up. I was like, ow, you're killing my eye. So I had to add some anesthetic stuff. And then he and this other guy, James, finished it off. And then after that, I had to go see him like a couple days later. And he switched out whatever he put in my eye. I don't even know what he had in there. Because he took out whatever was behind my socket, which used to hold the prosthetic eye, which has been in there since I was 3. So whatever was back there, they took out. And then he put something in there. And he took that out when I went into my appointment, which was so he could take off the whatchamacallit, the patch. So I looked like I was beat up. And then he put in a clear contact thing, and then he put another patch over it, and then I had to clean it every day, and I have to put and put another patch over it for like 3 days, and I still have to put ointment in it twice a day, and then now I can go without a patch, but I still have to put ointment in it twice a day, and I have medicine because my eye does hurt still after the surgery, and I saw him again Tuesday, and then I don't see him again for another month, and then after he says it's okay, which I'm sure he will say it's okay, then I also get to go see Roy McDonald, who's the guy who makes prosthesis eyes. So I will get a new eye again, like I used to have, which looked really pretty and not just a socket on the right side. So yay. Hasn't been since before 2010, because Norma was with me when they tried the first surgery that didn't work. So yeah, that's been a while. Jeez. So that's what's been going on with me. Now I look like I'm a crippled blind girl who gets beaten.
That's right.
Oh, I wonder who I get beat by.
Only who you ask it from.
What the hell, Norma?
Oh, shoot. We're taping, huh? I did not say that. She does not ask me to beat her. Yes, she does, but I don't listen.
What? I know you're saying I'm like... Okay, no.
Mm-hmm.
No. No, you're making it sound really weird.
Oh, ew. You're right.
Yeah. So anyway, we have protection and advocacy still trying to fight with me to get the Lentiderm patch. And so my advocate, we met at my doctor, my rheumatologist, today, because I always have an appointment and I never have time to rest, even after surgery. Which is really true, by the way. Not one single day. So, yeah, she really is trying, and I really appreciate it, and, it might even have to go to a hearing, which I did file for, so please pray that that doesn't happen. My doctor is writing a very detailed letter, because lidocaine doesn't work. In fact, my mother is actually allergic to lidocaine, we found out. And since Norma is not allowed to give me any medication or apply any medications, then this provides us with another problem, doesn't it, Norma?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And if you have to apply it more than once a day, which I do, then, well, it's useless. So that's another little helpful tip on our side. Let's see, what else? Okay, to help you out here, let's see, fainting spells that I had. I saw my PCP. He sent me to a neurologist. The neurologist said it wasn't anything neurological and to see my cardiologist, and I am at the end of the month. And until then, I won't know anything. So you won't know anything either. Sorry.
Nice.
I've been feeling really creative lately, but I haven't been able to write anything lately. Why? Because I'm so busy with everything else. Let's see. Oh, Tuesday I have a sleep study thing I have to go to. Oh, and for anyone who is watching who might be disabled, uh, and would like a job. This is for anybody, but I'm talking to somebody in particular. Uh, there's a there's a job fair for uh, people with disabilities. It's the Hotel of Albuquerque on Tuesday. The job fair is from 11 to 3. So you can go. There's a whole conference going on that week for whole conference or something for people with disabilities, but the job fair is Tuesday. That's the 8th, 11 to 3. For this individual that starts with an R, you might like to go. Anyone else, you go ahead and go to if you're disabled. But yeah, stop complaining and get your ass out there, okay? Also, let's see. Thank you for all of your prayers. I'm sorry I haven't been able to get to all of your calls or texts or instant messages. I've been really tired. I really have. I haven't been able to rest after my surgery, and I think that's really unhealthy. But I'm hoping that this is at least a little way that I can get to you. I might try again for another update Monday, maybe. We'll see. Not making any promises. Until then, ciao for now. Did you turn